It's the Portland Trail Blazers, matched up against the defending NBA champions, the Boston Celtics. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Aiden. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now here's Brown. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Oh, Stan, this should be a fun one. A clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Kamara. No good from outside. Well, Stan, after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization, Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
What a flush. Great athleticism from Brown.
Pass to Avdia. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Assisted.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Now here's White. Into the lane. And White with the stuff.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Pass to Sharp. There's the three. And it's White with the rebound. Boston leading by 4. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. Now, he highlighted the problems that come along with facing a center like DeAndre Ayton. Coach said DeAndre impacts the game on both ends of the floor. He can score inside, shoot the mid-range jumper, and defensively, he can protect the rim and switch out on the perimeter. Certainly a talented young center. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Brown outside. Out to White. Puts up a deep three. Henderson pulls it in.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Assisted.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And Brown throws it down hard.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Portland moving the ball around. Kamara misses.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Brown. He has 6. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots.
Sharp, that's good.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Screen by Porzingis. White drives in. Porzingis with the ball. Now Henderson defending. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And bringing the aggression and the energy, two things you like to see from Porzingis.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Takes it inside. Porzingis with the steal. Brown outside.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics.
3 from the inbound. Here's Porzingis. And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just
11.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Here's Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it.
Don't usually see him shooting the 3. Ayton's got 7 points.
I love the confidence. Ayton knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Right wing. Henderson outside. Here's Kamara. Still yet to score. They get it back. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. But in the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. Out to Porzingis. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Brown outside. Picked by Horford. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Drills it from outside. Horford's got his first 3 points of the game. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen, the best three-point shooter or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Avdia gets the bucket.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here goes Tatum. Porzingis. Henderson pulls it in.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
Tatum slips by the contact inside.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Pass to Brown. Four on the shot clock. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Ayton. Sharp with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Horford.
How about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul. Wow, I mean, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Craig. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Craig's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
And stolen by Ayton.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Cornette. And the layup is good. Cornette's got it all tied up now for Boston.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Tie game in Boston. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
32.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Hauser. Clock at 6. Some solid defense from Grant.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Bible for 3. The Trailblazers rebound. Out left to the wing. The kick out to Simon. Good on the three-point shot. Simons has got the lead up to 3 now for Portland.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
And coach, this guy, Matisse Thybulle, he really changes what you can do on offense with his defense.
Yeah, look, Matisse Thybulle's as good a defender as there is in the league. He hasn't had that profile because we haven't seen him on TV as much, but he's disruptive. He causes turnovers. He blocks shots. This guy's as good as there is in the league.
So long and disruptive, a great word to use. Grant outside. Grant on the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Klingon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
And this is where Klingon looks to score. The closer he is to the rim, the more aggressive he becomes.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Now Tatum, he's got 5. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. And Tatum hammers it home.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
And Simons, here we go. Thibault for 3. And another 3 for Portland.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, he sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that.
Slashing with purpose there after setting that screen. Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. It's White on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Hauser. Off target with his 3. And here's Portland. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And the Celtics making a change here. The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
And that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
The 3. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
And it's Klingon with the jam.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Unloads from 13. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Brown's got 8 points.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Stolen by Tatum. Tatum on the wing. Picked by Horford. And the dunk by Tatum.
Using his teammates, Tatum creates just enough daylight to get off a shot.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Thibault for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside Tatum. Here's Brown. It's tipped. Simons surveying the D. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
The Trailblazers, 47.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Here they come.
got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. He needs more production from the outside. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's the screen. Grant gets a wide-open look. Sinks the three-pointer.
3 points.
And I love Grant's mindset. Readies himself to shoot as soon as he touches the ball.
Celtics passing it around. Here's Hauser. And he drives in. In the corner, Horford with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Hauser misses. Portland leading by 9. Pass to Williams. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
To the left wing. Left side, Horford. Here's Cornette. Outside, Tatum. With the drive. And the dunk by Tatum.
How about Tatum there with the finish with some authority above the rim?
Henderson outside. Pass to Klingon. Grant for 3. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Jason Tatum making sure of that one.
Huge fan of how Tatum runs the floor. It's almost a lost art. Terrific when he's in attack mode, in transition, putting a lot of pressure on that defense.
Kicks it out to Grant. Off target from three-point range. Celtics trail by 7. Tatum on the wing. Driving in. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And the ability to score in many ways. When Tatum drives with force, get out of his way.
That one falls. 6 points for Donovan Klingon.
Well, that's a smart play. Taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Trailblazers making a change here. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Pass to Hauser. Outside, White. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
It's Henderson on the wing. Now, here's Ayton. Off target from outside. Pass to Hauser. A minute 50 left here in the 4th quarter. Buries it from three-point range.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Celtics trailed by 4. Tatum with it. Now Avdia defending. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And so he makes both from the line.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Outside, Avdia. To the inside. And finished off by Avdia.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Back to White. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Denny Avdia picks one up.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score. Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide-open look.
Here's White. It drops. A tremendous three to tie it up.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's to Kamare. Back to Ayton. Money!
The sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high-percentage buckets.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, White. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Down low. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a three-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a four-point ballgame.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Henderson touched it last. Here's Pritchard. No good on the quick three. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them.